Lifting family, welcome back. So what you're going to be hearing right now is the actual audio from the camera because I'm doing an unboxing for an item that I've been looking around for and trying to justify spending the money on it. But the good thing about Amazon products is that oftentimes when someone has a good product, Amazon sellers find a way to knock it off and lower the price. So I found this one, which I thought was fairly cheap, and then upon further searching and further digging, I had found there were some that were a little bit cheaper than this as well, but some of the comments and reviews on those said that the lower price ended up being something that was nice, but at the same time the problem became that the noise level of the item ended up going up. So cheaper price, but ended up being cheaper quality. So this one I found kind of right in the middle, and let's dive into it and see what we've got. Okay, not too bad in the packaging, so that is a plus. We have got our manual here. Alright, so charging, fully charged battery for up to 6 hours before first use, either attached or detached from the device. So does the battery detach? Not really sure what that button's for. So, okay. So, battery disassembly button. So you push that in. Takes a good bit of pressing into that, and then the battery kind of slides out smooth. So that's fairly unique. That's fairly cool. To charge, connect the DC end of the supplied 24-volt adapter to the battery's charging port and plug AC side cable into wall outlet. LED band on battery lights pulsate to show battery level and indicate active charging with battery attached. LED lights on unit flash to show battery level and indicate active charging. Full charge is indicated when all LED lights stop flashing and remain fully illuminated. Battery may be recharged at any time and at any battery level. Step 7. It is not recommended to fully deplete the battery to the red LED level. The average runtime is 2+ hours depending on speed level and pressure applied during use. Operating, align and attach battery into base of unit. Ensure it is securely locked in place. Power device on by moving the power switch on the bottom of the battery to the on position. Power device off by moving the power switch to the off position. With power switch in on position, press the power button once to turn device on to level 1, twice to turn device to level 2, and 3 times for level 3. Pressing the power button again will turn the device off. The blue LED lights will indicate the corresponding power level. With unit off, fully insert applicator by pressing in, remove by pulling it out. Massage desired part of body, massage desired body part at the desired speed, applying pressure as needed. Turn on the power switch at the bottom of the machine, press the start button, the machine starts to run, press the plus and minus buttons to adjust machine speed. When the battery power is less than 20%, the light line at the bottom of the machine shows red. When the battery power is less than 10%, the battery display window shows E1, indicating that it needs to be recharged in time. When the battery is full, the light line at the bottom of the machine changes from red to green. Unfortunately, we're going to have to charge this bad boy up for 6 hours, so through the video editing, this will look like 6 hours later once we're done getting this one charged. Basically have the unit charged. I charged it for 6 hours, and then by the time that 6 hours happened, I wasn't really able to get a good recording of the video itself. So I mean, as far as the unit goes, it's got a good bit of power. The confusing part is turning it on and off when you follow the directions. Basically it says that when you press the on button, you can press it 3 times to then increase the power, and I didn't find that to be possible at all. So basically you turn it on and then you can turn it all the way up to level 20 if you want to. And that seems to be more along the lines of what is actually in the Amazon description. So I'm not sure if there was a model that was prior to this that the instructions are for. So that part is a little bit confusing as far as what actually is accurate between the two. Obviously with this machine, this one has 20 different speeds. The inserts actually go in and out a little bit, like it's a little bit tough, which is actually kind of good because I'd seen on some of the other percussion massagers that the inserts actually kind of were starting to wiggle themselves out, so these ones are actually pretty tight within here. This, the ball version of this is just a really dense foam, and I found that between this one and the little missile here, this little one actually worked the best, just because you can actually kind of pinpoint a little bit better with pressure. This one, it's nice, it gives a little bit more of a gentle massage, but at the same time, it's almost not enough pressure for me. This one would work out well, but you'd end up wanting someone to kind of do that massage for you, maybe over your quad to hit different spots. Around your spine might be fine, but then that kind of gets a little bit questionable. And then as far as the flat one here, that gets a little bit more of a broad surface, which is kind of nice as well, especially if you're not looking for more of a pinpoint massage. That would work out well. And then in terms of, again, the overall power here, good power, 20 different settings. I would say that for someone that's looking for a sports style massage, generally level 20 is going to be the one that you're going to use the most. Given the confusion on this one in terms of if you follow the instructions when you get the instruction packet to then what you actually get with the unit, that actually is going to downgrade this one a star. I would say that based on the $160 cost, coming down from the $200+ range for more of the other common brands that are out there, this one would end up at a 4-star for me. I think that it's a worthwhile buy. I just think that understanding, probably watching a video like this, might help you out to limit some confusion, because it almost seems like it's just not working properly if it can't follow the instructions that are given in terms of those 3 different power settings, and then actually going up through the levels as it's supposed to based on the instructions. But outside of that, I found it's got a decent bit of weight to it. The shipping weight was somewhere around 5 pounds. The unit itself is fairly easy to hold, a good solid grip here as well. And then this actually has a nice little bit of material, so it's a little bit easier to grip on. That's a little bit more of a rubber material. It's got a breathing port up here for it to be able to disperse any of the heat. The noise does get a little bit louder as you are actually using the machine, but I mean overall, I'll turn it on right now, and then you can actually kind of hear it as I'm talking over it. It's not too bad in terms of what you've actually got going on and how noisy it is. I don't really know what to relate it to in terms of a sound overall, but in terms of a noise level. But at the same time, I mean, maybe an electronic toothbrush, a little bit louder than an electronic toothbrush, but if you can hear me right now, that's the noise that it's at, and then that's the noise that we're dealing with in terms of level 20. But outside of that, again, a 4-star from me. Like this video if you like videos like this, especially when it comes to reviews. Comment below if you've used a percussion massager. Let me know what kind you've actually used. And then remember to click that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell. That definitely lets you know when videos like this launch. Outside of that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.